Hello, everybody, and I'm taking a first look at Wing Commander 4: The Price of Freedom on the PlayStation 3. I actually played this game previously, but because it's the PlayStation edition, there were a lot of really slow load times, and then when I finally got to the gameplay, I was so kind of muddled out and just feeling like I don't fucking care. But I'm gonna give this another try. 1997, and I don't think there was actually any start menu. I think you start up the game and then it just starts. I believe. So, loading screen. So I'm actually gonna try not to skip anything. I don't ever really remember hearing if Wing Commander 4 was an amazing game. I remember not hearing that much about it. I remember hearing about this certainly back in the day because Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, who plays our hero character throughout most of this series, I remember it was, I think they were doing an interview with him and I guess a few of the actors who were being involved in this game. Because around the same time, I remember Tia Carrere, she was in a video game. I don't remember the name of the video game. It probably wasn't very good. So, and of course, this is one of those. I forget what it's called. It's basically a live action video. Yeah, let's just skip through a lot of these company logos. Another loading screen. I actually wonder, kind of hope that when I skip through those, no. So there actually is a main menu. It says it's a demo. We'll go with veteran. I've never really been very good at this game. Let's turn subtitles on. Why does it say demo there at the bottom? That's a little disturbing. Because I paid for this game. I believe I paid $5 for it, but still, you don't pay for a demo. You don't. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Yeah, I'm still pissed about that. I should a lot of other people. But no, we love Metal Gear. We're going to suck its dick. Oh, well. Origin. We used to create worlds. Origin doesn't really even exist anymore. And they were still in leagues with Electronic Arts. But this was actually a good game, though, from what I understand. It might have been good back in the day, but I don't know how well it's aged now. Wing Commander 4, The Price of Freedom. Woo! With Tom Wilson. And in case you don't know who that is, he played Biff in Back to the Future series. John Rhys Davies, Gimli. Of course, he's also played a lot of other characters too, but that's certainly the one that a lot of people are going to know him from currently. Jason Bernard. I don't know who these guys are. And, yeah, Malcolm McDowell as Talden. And yes, I remember hearing about the Wing Commander movie. I remember even back in the day when that movie came out, I remember thinking, that looks dumb. I'm really not interested.
The machine control, but I'm checking here. No, Nada. Nothing. You let your imagination run wild.
And boom, you did!
Hell? Control Russo's off my scope. Moving in. Green 2, something is definitely out there. I got nothing. Russo? It can't be. Green 2, respond.
I'm sorry, I can't because I've been blowed up.
Russo. Green 2. You're all mine. Can't shake it. He's got lock. He's got lock. You need help. He's all yours, Dragon Leader. Goodbye.
What assholes.
Contact. This is an unarmed Confederation medical transport evacuating civilian refugees. We will heave to and prepare to be boarded. You must break off your attack.
The border worlds take no prisoners.
Mayday! This is
Let's leave a little something to remember us by. Lighting the flash pack.
To border forces, we appreciate your withdrawal.
Wow. What dickheads.
Well, I'd call that a successful test. Let's go.
Well, okay. Well, I would certainly say so far that the story does have me a little intrigued. Because I think originally I just skipped right through that because I just wanted to try to get to the gameplay. And then when I got to the gameplay, I had no idea what I was doing, and then game over. So. I apologize for all the annoying noises that you're hearing. Sometimes my chest decides to get really gassy at really inappropriate moments, and so I have to remind myself, back away from the mic when you do that.
Order! Order, order. The house will come to order.
Subtitles are kind of pointless here,
Shortly
but
have
oh
an
well.
opportunity to voice your opinions of the recent horrific occurrences that have taken place near the border worlds. But before we do that, I thought it fit to invite the commander of the Strategic Readiness Agency to address the House, Admiral Tolwyn.
Thank you.
And despite the fact that it's Malcolm McDowell, I understand this character is not a bad guy.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Great Confederation Assembly. As commander of the SRA, I'm charged with many duties. Foremost of
Duties.
these is the protection of the frontiers of our galaxy. Unfortunately, I stand before you today with very few answers.
What do you mean, few
The random acts of violence taking place in the border world still remain a mystery.
Renegade pirates, I tell you. No, it's worse. The border world's militia is behind it.
Let me remind you that during the long war with the Kilrathi, the border worlds were a loyal ally.
And now they attack us!
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Lust for revenge to cloud our thinking. We mustn't forget who our friends are. However, we must also keep in mind that during the war, certain social and political changes were taking place along the frontier. Now, whether or not these changes relate to the senseless acts of terrorism remains to be seen. But see to it I will. I can promise you that.
Yes, yes, I'm acting. Yes, meh, meh.
Admiral, you are aware that the increase in these incidents has raised the tension between us and the border worlds to a dangerous level. But before this august body commits itself to a grave and irrevocable action, I have asked the Admiral to investigate report back to us in 2 weeks. Admiral, go with the blessing of this assembly and of every peace-loving person in the galaxy. Over to
Now I think we're introduced to the Mark Hamill character, I believe.
We shall vote on war or peace.
War! No peace! Yep. I wear my sunglasses. Well, I'm not stupid. I'm not actually going to wear them indoors. You know, you're a lot shorter than I would have expected. It's a pretty quiet bar.
What can I get you?
Oh, give me a Hell's Kitchen.
Haven't served one of those since the war ended.
Hey, pal. Spare the price of a drink for no vet?
You were a flyer?
Yeah, I flew out the TCS Liberty.
Uh-oh. Loading, I think.
Help him out. Straighten him out. Help him out. Straighten him out. Help him out. Help him out.
Yeah, sure, I can't be a bastard. Yeah, now while that's only a few seconds, it...
Do me a favor. You should get out of here and get yourself a meal instead. Hey, thanks, pal. I'll do that. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance.
It's actually interesting.
Same since the war ended. Got a lot of guys coming home and just not enough jobs to go around.
Well, we all make our own way.
You a vet? Yeah. Wait a minute. Hey, I've seen your picture before. Hold on, you.
Wait, what? Honey, I'm not wedding. Don't call me honey. These kids are all the same.
Yeah, I believe that's Maniac, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sorry that we're not getting into the gameplay, but I kind of promised myself that I would actually pay attention to the story here.
Can't appreciate a civilized man. Sure they do. When they meet one. Good to see you too, Colonel. Or should I say Farmer Blair. Glad you could fit me into your busy schedule.
It's a peaceful life.
I've always said you're either an earthworm or an eagle.
So what, you must have been flying since the last
Since
time
you got lucky on that bombing run on Kilrow? Yeah, of course I'm still flying. What else is there? Beats tromping around in fertilizer.
You know, Maniac, maybe tromping around...
Yeah, a lot of the dialogue here is pretty quiet.
Maybe after putting my life on the line...
But then again, I don't really have the TV turned up too loud.
Make on real dirt is what I want.
Well, it sounds like you memorized that speech. Good for you.
As I ask. Nothing more.
Anybody gonna stop this?
Not my problem. Maybe you should go over and tell him who's boss, Colonel War Hero.
You're an ass. Let's see.
Pisses me off. Ain't my business. This pisses me off.
Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. Whip out your sword, Luke!
This is the way you treat all your friends. You just remember you're not my friend.
Oh, that's obvious.
You're lucky I don't kill you right now.
Let him go.
I don't see where this is your concern, mister.
I'm prepared to make it my concern.
You're gonna wish you never met me.
I already do.
Pussy.
Personally, I can't wait until we meet again.
Why do I get the feeling that he's the guy that was flying that ship that attacked that cargo carrier? I'm willing to bet that probably was.
Oh, is he gone? Come on! Come on, pal!
Oh, Maniac.
So what was the important
You're such a douchebag. It's the kind of guy you obviously love to hate.
Colonel Christopher Blair, Confederation Space Force Reserves. It's my duty to inform you, you are being recalled to active military service.
Haven't you heard, Maniac? The war is over.
They sent me here to get you.
Who sent you?
Your mother.
How should I know? Somebody high up. They don't tell majors everything, you know. And you'd think with all the years I put in of service, well, I'll never understand Confed Command decisions anyway. I mean, why they put an aging earthworm back in the cockpit, why I'm not a colonel, you know, just because a guy gets lucky on one mission, happens to vanquish an enemy we've been fighting for eons.
When do we leave?
I arranged for a couple fighters. They're waiting in the port.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So, having never actually seen the Wing Commander movie, I will say right now, I prefer Biff's performance over what's his face performance. Oh yeah, and then this will be the first bit of gameplay that we're getting to right now.
Nice liftoff. For a dinosaur.
Were we on Tatooine?
A few eons since you held a flight stick, huh, Colonel? Or did you find some sand princess to hold it for you back there? You don't have to answer that.
Maniac.
Oh, yeah, I know. But you can't say you haven't missed my sparkling repartee just a little.
Oh no, mouse cursor! And loading screen. Okay, so the loading screens are not as bad as I remember them being. Fly to the Orlando Depot with Maniac. A shuttle will transport you to Confed headquarters where you will be briefed. And we're getting nearly to the 20-minute mark. I'm going to try and keep this to about a half hour. How do I move?
We're scheduled to hop a shuttle at the Orlando Depot to make the jump to Seoul. Just to make it interesting, I got a surprise for you, Colonel. I know you've always wanted to take a shot at me, so here's your chance. Our gun's power generators have been temporarily altered to fire non-lethal blasts. Your
Okay, so I have to
virtual damage on both ships.
move with the
Damages, the loser,
with the analog,
so we can finally
with
see
the
each other with a flight stick. What do you say?
No time for that, Maniac. Let's head to Orlando.
I knew you'd never want to face the truth, Farmer Blair. Holy shit! Switching to battle mode. I just hope the auto reconfig is fast enough.
Where's that coming from? Okay, there we go. Even the sound effects sound like that they're ripped off from Star Wars. Hold still, you little... Am I even moving? I think I got him. Wow! What? How did I... Oh, I suck. Yeah. Yeah, well, these controls are not easy to get through, and they don't really tell you what does what. I mean, I suppose I could just look them up. But who really wants to watch me do that?
You're on, pal.
Where is he? Where is he? Hold still, you little... Yeah, I've never really been good at these type of... Is this still the training mission? Or is the training part with Maniac? Ah. This thing is so hard to maneuver.
Oh, guess you've been down on the farm too long, Colonel.
Okay,
See you in the
so
Orlando depot. Holy shit! Switching to battle mode. I just hope the auto reconfig is fast enough.
no, that's Maniac. How do I? Where are they? Okay, hold on. I gotta. How do I bring up options? Controller. That's the throttle. That's the main throttle. Next target, triangle.
They're gonna wish they were never born.
Yeah, you little son of a bitch. Come here. Oh, where'd he go? Come on, you should have blown up by now.
Ooh, nice work, old-timer. Let's head to Orlando. We got a shuttle to catch.
Alright, now how do I... Okay, I think that's the throttle, I think. No, that might be the brake. Yeah, no, that's the throttle. Where do we need to go? I think we need to head for the crosshair. Okay, we're nearly at about half hour. I think Maniac should be flying right next to us. Right? Ugh. Oh, that's cool. You can actually change your camera perspective. That's pretty cool. Can I warp? I don't know what the hell that was. Maybe that was a bomb. Maybe those are... I don't know. What the fuck am I doing? Did I really just have to push the select button? God damn it, I'm stupid. Okay.
What you see before you, Colonel Blair, is just one of what will be many victories for the border worlds.
Okay, that felt kind of random. We're back out here again?
Son of a bitch! 3,000 people aboard that crate, and he just... Oh, and if that wasn't enough, we're in the middle of nowhere flying on fumes. Wait. Nav computers picked up Blue Point Station. Oh, I'm not sure we can make it, but we got no choice. Listen, downloading nav data to you. Nothing personal, Colonel, but so far I haven't much enjoyed this reunion.
Need clearance.
Welcome to Blue Point, gentlemen.
Okay.
You have clearance.
Okay, at least I don't have to park. Alright, I think we'll, as soon as we get in here, we'll see about saving. So, I guess whatever happened at that last station that we were supposed to be going to, that was supposed to happen? At least I hope so. Or else otherwise I'm going to feel pretty freaking stupid. But then again, I already feel stupid trying to play this, and I don't really know the controls, but at least I only died once so far. Oh, pff. Okay. I thought I was on a loading screen. That was weird.
Who was that guy? How did he know your name?
I wish I knew. I'd love to get my hands on him, whoever he is.
Did you see the movie pulled back there? You called me a hot dog, right?
Well, that wasn't hot dogging, maniac. That was the move of a true master.
I'm brooding. Am I still heading to my briefing?
Is that the Victory?
Can you believe it? It's an Argonne museum now. Relic of the war. Like some farmers I know. Probably got a plaque right over your bunk.
Hope I get to a save point soon. I'd hate to come this far and not be able to save my game. I'm sure this looked really impressive for the time, and I mean, it's not bad looking. Pretty much your late 90s or mid 90s CGI, so. Okay, I think we're going to sit through this last little bit, and then we will call it quits.
Magnificent, aren't they?
That's not bad.
I bet you wish you had one of those during the war. Would have put the fear of God into the Kilrathi.
Well, carriers don't fly themselves, Admiral.
Quite right, Colonel. It is the men, isn't it? Well,
Big, handsome, strapping men.
Astral Life agrees with you. I'm envious. Yeah, if I was a little more confident in the Confederation security, I'd walk away in an instant. Well, reports are that you ran into some trouble on your way here.
Yes, sir.
Law and order. Concepts that seem to be crumbling throughout the Confederation.
These are transitional times, Admiral.
Yes, but in the Kilrathi, we had a common enemy. It was humanity's finest hour.
So are the Kilrathi all gone, or
Well,
are
you see
they
for
just kind of
yourself.
out in exile?
Wanton destruction.
I mean, I'm familiar with the
That's
series,
why
but I don't
Confed
know
needs your
everything about it.
services, your experience again.
You know where my loyalties have always been, sir.
Something we count on, Colonel. For the past months now, there's been an undeclared war waged against us. Acts of terrorism, piracy, sabotage. Is it symptomatic of these transitional times, or is there something else at work here?
Do you see a strategy or design behind it?
Every time I connect the dots, I'm always guided back to our longtime allies in the border worlds.
And you think they've undertaken some kind of guerrilla war?
Well, their relationship with Confed has always been uneasy. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance.
Late title card.
This is where I come in.
Well, we have a long history together. One that, I dare say, has been a bit rocky in the past.
We have had our differences, sir.
But there's no denying.
You know, watching this now
which is why I
really makes me wonder, you know, when they did a Wing Commander movie,
not only will you be my
why didn't they just use these actors and this
will send a potent message to all
and
the galaxy.
these stories with these characters?
Actions speak louder than words, Colonel.
I mean, hell, I mean,
You there merely as a symbol.
the guy who wrote this series and directed these games, he directed the movie and he wrote it. So, what the fuck? Well, that was pretty cool.
Maniac. My call sign? It's how I live. It's how I fly. Because that's the name. Come on, Ryan. Because that's the name of the tune right
Hey,
here.
maniacs.
Blair.
Oh my gosh. Colonel Blair,
very nice to meet you, sir. Well, thank you. Let me take your back. Well, thank you very
Colonel
much.
Blair, sir. It's an honor, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my god, it's the guy from Starship Troopers.
Heart of the tiger. You know, you're not the only war hero in Confed. I've taken out more cats than most ships' entire attachments. Do I get the red carpet treatment? No. No, I carry my own duffel bag. I don't go schmoozing with the Admiral. Admiral Tolwyn, Tolwyn, Tolwyn. Has he said anything about me?
You haven't heard? He couldn't stop talking about you, maniac.
What?
Well, it's classified. I mean, I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
I got clearance.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it later.
Okay, so this story definitely does have me, and the characters do certainly have me interested. Okay, we're back to gameplay. I'm going to try to see about saving, and then I'm going to end this here, because we're dragging along a little too long. Let's see. Select. Do I... Can I save? I don't want to quit and then have it turn out that, oh, you have to start at the beginning of the game again. Like, really? Come on, man. Could have at least have imported like some kind of a save feature. Let's see what happens here. No save feature coming up. If this didn't save, I'm going to be so pissed. Alright, well, that was part 1 of Wing Commander 4, The Price of Freedom, and I'm certainly a little bit more interested, so we'll see where this goes from here, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope that you've enjoyed. See you next time for more Wing Commander.